All right, welcome back to Moxie Game 4, The Quest for Peace. The World Dodgeball Society's Las Vegas Invitational Finals is about to get started between Weird Flex But Okay and Showtime. I'm here again with Andrew Ketchum and Dylan Clark Oden. In case you're all wondering, the phrase weird flex but okay is used when someone proudly boasts or brags about something that most people would find either awkward, irrelevant, or just plain weird. It's usually stated in a dismissive fashion. Number 1 seed, Weird Flex But Okay, taking on number 2 seed, Showtime. Both teams with dominant performances in the semifinals to get here to our ultimate championship round. And so Weird Flex, by the way, has had an opportunity to watch the semifinal round and scout what they want to do here in the finals. Guys, what would you be doing in terms of strategy for Weird Flex attacking Showtime?
I'd probably go to get Nick out of there right away. He's just going to disrupt your throw a lot, but he's also a good blocker, so you just kind of want to maintain him, keep him on his side. Looks like Frank on the right side for Weird Flex is going to do that, hold his ball, and kind of just maintain Nick from not throwing.
Nick Law with the feint over on the left side and then backs off.
So you're mostly going to see Showtime just throw one ball, and it's most likely going to be the burden. They do not want to give Weird Flex more balls than they have to. Right there, Nicole slid in front of Marco, trying to block that shot. Ended up taking it for him. Definitely Nicole's a big team player, so she definitely saw something there.
Sacrificed herself in that spot, right?
Essentially. Sometimes players will see an opening, and they will only look at that person and run straight at them, essentially, almost like a bull seeing red. There's 6 balls on the court, so if you're only looking at one, chances are you're going to get hit. This game can end just right now.
I'm going to go for Nick right away.
And it looks like they get him?
Oh, it looks like it bounced.
That did, but yeah, I agree with that. That's what I saw as well.
Oh, I think we have a missed call there.
You thought it got him before it hit the ground?
I think, yep. I think all 3 of us saw that.
Our first bit of controversy here in the finals.
So we're going to have some back and forth here now, yep.
Marco hit.
The discussion continues here about whether the best player for Showtime should have been eliminated.
I think the best player for Showtime there was the ref.
Ouch. Indictment there for Showtime. Now we have a change in the balls. And Ketchum, you've got an example here to show what happened here.
So essentially, we're outside. We're on a tennis court. So as the day has gone by, the balls get dirty. That's going to make the grip less. Your fingers are going to slip off. Whereas we have a brand new ball, nicely pumped up, and there's nothing else going on. You have full grip. So we should see some more catches and most likely harder throwing out here.
That's a great example there, and if you got a good look at those balls, you can see just how the shine is coming off that new one that hasn't been through the ringer of being out on these dusty courts all day. Weird Flex trying to counter.
Oh, we have 2 hits.
Catch brought Nick back in.
A big catch and a big counter right there.
Showtime living up to the moment thus far with the aid of that controversial call. They thought Nick might be out. He thought it hit the ground. Many people thought that it hit him first, but the referee said it hit the ground. Showtime took advantage and got the one
with a catch.
Big catch from Justin.
And a hit.
Wow, and then Justin.
I assume Justin's going to take everybody out.
Oh
now.
My goodness.
Yep.
Back to back for Justin there.
So Justin is a momentum player. Definitely feeds off the energy. If he feels some negative energy, he will take out your entire team.
Referees get together. Dylan, did you see a headshot there?
Looked like a headshot in the last play. They are legal here.
So I think she's safe. I believe a standing headshot is safe if you are on 3 point of contact.
3 points of contact, yep.
So if you have 3 points of contact on the ground, then
you are eligible to get hit in the head.
A big catch from Brett in the middle. Momentum definitely swinging back.
Like we said, catching for Weird Flex can win them the games.
All right, so Justin.
They got Justin, right?
So they got Justin on that counter, but it is down to a 1-on-4. Now, John is an incredible catcher, so this very much so could swing back in Showtime's favor. They're going to have to be smart about this.
Yeah, John will look for a catch, so look for him to be on his knees.
Here comes the attack.
Got him.
Ooh.
And they get him, and we are tied at 1 here. As you mentioned, Ketchum, the negative energy for Justin, feeling like maybe they got slighted in that first round, and he came right back and made them pay.
Yeah, I think a lot of players feed off that. A lot of players feel that somehow feel like the balls have a way of correcting themselves in the universe.
We heard it earlier. Ball don't lie. Well, all of them did not lie that round. You've definitely seen
The trade.
yeah.
All right, so that is a big problem for Showtime. Big problem for Showtime. That is 5 balls. Yeah, so the reason Justin's upset is because his team had all 6 balls, and they just threw one at a time and missed everybody rather than taking full advantage of what they could have with 6 balls.
Yeah, when
So
you have
see-
6, you don't need to hurry at all.
Shot comes from Markel from the Showtime side as both teams are down their best player here with 2 minutes remaining in the first half and a 1-all score in the finals between the top 2 seeds.
Both of Showtime's essentially loudest, most talkative players on the court are out. So look for a little bit less communication out there. Showtime's going to definitely just try to make something happen here. I look for a catch for John is going to be looking for a catch.
Clock counting down as Weird Flex comes in with the attack.
4 on 3.
So as you can see, John just about every time on Showtime will throw his ball at another player, try to bait the other team into thinking that they have a good shot on him, but when it's exactly what he wants. Looks like
3 on 2 here, guys.
Griffin got hit.
It's going to be no blocking soon.
2 balls, now a third. Oh, well, after the whistle on that throw.
No blocking.
All right, no blocking.
And now we enter no blocking. 1-all here in this final round here. Guys, we have definitely seen the skill level pick up here. We have seen the coordination pick up, and these 2 teams look to be the right 2 teams to be in the finals.
Absolutely. I think this is a big game right here. This is a deciding game going into the second half. No blocking, so everybody's going for a catch. Everybody's just trying to get rid of the ball. Oh,
Marco
big
with the
catch
catch.
from Marco and a big catch and a big hit from Frank on the side.
What an impressive counter there. What a quick job on defense and finishing off the first half. An impressive show there from Weird Flex.
Just to explain to people how close that probably was, they were probably 6 feet from each other, and he probably threw it 50, 60 miles per hour, and he caught that ball. That's very impressive.
And I mean, how much of that we're talking about is skill versus the fortune of it just in the right spot and you're able to make it happen.
The nice thing about dodgeball, the nice and the bad thing about dodgeball is a lot of that happens.
Fair enough.
I've seen Marco do that multiple times, so he's always prepared for it.
2-1 lead for Weird Flex. Weird Flex with the burden and the fire. Nick up to the line on the left side. Long break for Nick. He was eliminated early in that last game. Over on the left side of the attack.
Tyler with the
Almost
drop.
there. That's a big out for them. In this situation, Nick just wants to hold down Justin. He knows that he's their best player, so he's looking to try to take him out, just like he did right there.
Just like right on cue. That's why these guys are the best in the business. They saw it coming. Justin out for Weird Flex. Now Nicole as well.
Big shot there again from Showtime. Saw her look the other side. Look at Nick, all that pressure he's creating, and he took an opportunity there.
The attack from Weird Flex.
hits.
Another out.
2 hits.
Two hits just like that. Gave him 5 balls. They took full advantage of that. Big shot from Griffin.
Did you get Nick there?
Yeah.
Yep. Saw him getting a little over aggressive. Griffin took that shot.
He got him. He was really right out in the middle of the court there, right about as exposed as you could be.
Ooh, Frank reaching for a catch, getting himself out. Is now 2 on 2.
Weird Flex with a 2-1 lead here over Showtime in our first game of the second half. of our finals. Showtime trying to even things up.
Almost.
And they do.
2-on-2, and just like that, you saw one catch changing everything. It was 2-on-2, it became 1-on-3, and just like that, they charged the one player left.
An immediate switch in the momentum, and these finals are tied between Showtime and Weird Flex, 2-all between the top 2 seeds in this tournament.
At the end of that game, you saw Tori still yelling at the guy who got the last out because it's a risky play to throw solo at the last player. Which
Told him to be smart, right?
Yeah. Smart.
Go
Wait
again.
for your teammates. Throw 2 together. Throw is on Showtime.
Showtime with that purple ball indicating the burden. Oh, great action here.
Oh, that did not go well for Showtime. That did not go well for Showtime.
Hang on a second. But a player who was already eliminated did not get a good look as to who, but then took a second hit.
Looked like they were trying to hit Nick, who was
right.
just standing there, but she happened to be right in front of him. Looked like a headshot too.
All right, take a peek here.
Yeah, we're trying to get a better look. And
I think it looks like the player is off the court. Showtime is taking an opportunity here to essentially take a timeout without taking a timeout.
And that's the same player who took the headshot on the other side in the first half, and that one was almost unavoidable. She'd been eliminated, but then the throw going toward Nick just happened to be in the right spot. Both teams with their best competitors on the court. They did not get rid of Burden there.
So, although he got a player out there,
5 balls
I
now.
don't think that that's going to help them. That means they have 5 balls to take it their entire at all of Showtime.
Here comes the attack from Weird Flex.
That was a big dodge by Nick, getting past that first wave of attack.
But he's not able to avoid it there. So Nick Law eliminated once again here early for Showtime.
Sometimes you see those opportunities and think they're going to help, but they almost end up hurting you. Oh, big catch in between the legs, I believe, and then a nice
swing.
double.
Two-all game here in the finals. Showtime trailing at half, but won the first game of the second half.
All right, looks like the throws on Weird Flex. They're going to have to throw 1 here. This game is anybody's hands at this point.
And they got
back
it.
on Nicole. All right, so it is Nicole against Showtime.
Showtime looking.
This is nothing new for her. She does this consistently. She's the last one in. She'll make this catch. She'll swing it around.
Looking to get someone back in on the Weird Flex side. Captain Tori Thompson calling on his team to wait.
He knows very well how good she is.
Lone Wolf Nicole alive on the Weird Flex side as Showtime looks to take the lead here in the middle of the second half.
Another ball.
And they are able to get Nicole out, and Showtime comes from behind at the end of the first half, the number 2 seed in this tournament, to take a 3-2 lead here as we head down toward the end of this second half of our finals here. Guys, Showtime now able to get back in front. So if you're on the Showtime side, what's the strategy here as you look to pull the upset?
So for Weird Flex, they're just going to play this game how they would normally. I think that they know that big catches again from Showtime. I was going to say, normally I think that player for player, Weird Flex is better, so they know going into that last game, if it goes into overtime, they're okay. But Showtime is showing how much their practice and teamwork is paying off.
Well, it looks like the coordination they're looking for has been much better here in the second half.
Big hit from Griffin. Big hit from Brett. And just like that, 2 players down.
And Weird Flex.
Even numbers.
Weird Flex trying to tie this thing up. And a timeout called on the Showtime side. Showtime 3. Weird Flex 2. Here in the second half. Some question about whether or not they have that time as it 1 per half.
I believe that's what they're debating. I don't think they feel comfortable going into no block against this team. I personally wouldn't either. Weird Flex is a great team out there.
Ryan with a catch.
Big catch from Ryan.
Wow, that was a fantastic
Big catch from Ryan, bringing Tyler in.
Outstanding catch. Markel eliminated on the Showtime side. On the pop-up, did he make the catch?
Oh, doesn't look like it, doesn't look like it.
Won't be credited. Oh, Joe made an athletic play there, catch him.
So most likely there what happened was as he got hit by the first ball and it popped up, he got hit by a second ball that had already died by the time he made the catch, came to possession with that second ball.
I don't have anything to do with the rules, but I feel like you should get a half point or some sort of credit for a play that good. Still didn't count. Weird Flex trying to come from behind here. Gets another out on the Showtime side. Weird Flex team, so Showtime trying to add a game here, hopefully to be up 2 by the time we get to that point.
Yep, Nick got hit.
Nick gets hit, so Showtime is down a couple of its best players here as Weird Flex attempts to get back into a tie.
And a big thing, part of Nick's game is blocking. So going into no block doesn't necessarily go well for him.
Officials getting together here, guys. What are they discussing, Dylan?
They're talking about which balls were thrown at the time in order to give the other team burden. So if they didn't throw enough over there, then they get all balls. So they're trying to.
So it looks like they're bringing the refs in to talk this out. They might bring the captains in to talk over the decision, but I think they're going to give all the balls to Weird Flex,
which would be an enormous advantage here over an already short-handed Showtime squad as we wind down the second half here. Showtime leading 3-2 in the finals.
All balls, they're saying all balls over.
All balls go to the Weird Flex side, a pivotal moment here in these finals.
So we'll see how Weird Flex handles this. They might end the game and essentially take take it all to the end of no block. There's 2 hits. She gets hit again, and I think that was the side of the head.
And you said they would try to go to end this game, and they do just that. 90 seconds remaining in the second half. 3-all here.
It's all going to come down to this game. Unless they can end the game, unless they're ending this game in 90 seconds, which is absolutely possible from either of these teams. I think we're going to take this one all the way to no block.
It's going to be interesting who they go for right away.
A lot of times with these players in the corners, the second they throw a ball, somebody will toss one right back to them.
We're underway here in what could be the final game of our Las Vegas Dodgeball Invitational Finals. Number 1 seed, Weird Flex, but okay. And Showtime tied at 2, and Nicole out quickly.
That's a big hit. Nicole is a big catcher.
Nick with the
so
throw.
He caught him not looking. He was looking the other way, the other side.
Griffin out.
To the center line. Here comes the counter from Showtime. Nick misses.
Oh.
And Justin tried for it, couldn't quite get it. He's out.
That is big. Everybody thought that was a catch.
He had it.
Could be a huge shift here. You can see the frustration on Justin here. Nick still in on the Showtime side.
All right, so 30 seconds left.
30 seconds.
At the end of this time, both sides get 3 balls. So you'll see a lot of chaos in those last 10 seconds. Big hit. That's a big hit.
You may not need to go for Nick right away because most of his game is blocking.
I think they're going to leave. They're going to leave
him.
him in here. Yep.
We are about to enter the no blocking section. Should we get that far? It's kind of looking right now like we will.
Hold balls.
Okay, so we didn't get a countdown there. Normally we would have a countdown out loud so teams could know when to throw that. We're going into no blocking for all the marbles. This is how you like to see a finals.
This is exactly the way we want this to shape up. 3-all between Showtime, the number 2 seed, and Weird Flex,
the
but
balls
okay,
do
number
not
1.
reset. The balls do
Catching
not
is
reset.
Gonna change this game right here.
Okay, so they have 6 balls. They have 6 balls.
Weird Flex with 6 balls in a no blocking setup. And did they get Nick? We're not sure. Did they get him or not?
We have We have a lot of controversy going on here.
The argument is going back and forth on both sides. Nick got pegged. He was not able to block. They thought they'd eliminated him earlier.
We're down to a 2-on-2. A big hit down to a
just Markel.
3-on-1. 3-on-1 against Markel.
Markel by himself for Showtime gets one out. Avoids the hit, fires, and he makes the catch. Now,
so what happened there?
Getting involved here, catcher. What you got?
So I think that they thought Brett got hit. So when he made that catch, they thought the game was over. When multiple people come in, then it essentially cancels what the catch does. The catch still gets that player out, but it does not regenerate another player. So I'm interested to see how they're going to call this.
So on that catch, essentially what you're saying is if multiple people come in, they don't get anybody in.
Correct.
Okay.
1-on-1, no blocking.
1-on-1 in the final game, 3-3.
And it's over!
And just like that.
Markel, after that great catch, comes right back, makes the great throw, and Showtime, the number 2 seed, wins the Las Vegas Dodgeball Invitational 4-3 with a couple of controversial moments there, guys. And Showtime, wait a second, we still have some unhappy folks here. Championships don't cure all, do they, guys?
I don't think so. We'll see. This rivalry is going into next year, I think.
I will look forward to that in the 2020 Las Vegas Dodgeball Invitational. Wow, what a fantastic show here in the finals, guys. Showtime makes the comeback, and they end up shutting out Weird Flex after halftime. Catch them, that controversy there in that final no blocking segment of our final game.
So a big thing in the game, is honesty, and these it's hard for the refs to see, it's hard for the refs to hear it. So you put a lot on the players. So if you feel cheated, if you feel slighted, you're definitely going to feel strongly about it. So unfortunately, we see that a lot sometimes. So it doesn't feel good.
Congratulations.
Woo! Awesome. Hey, it's for you guys. It's for you guys. You were playing. Hell yeah. Hey, pass it around.
Tori, did you know that this was still doable? You guys played those guys pretty hard in the prelims and the round robin, but come finals, that team had a lot of firepower, a lot of pedigree. What did it take? Did you guys have a good game plan, it seems like?
First of all, mad respect to that team because they played a heck of a game. So thank you guys for being good competitors. Showtime's been together for a long time, and we're just trying to find our rhythm and find our momentum. And, we make some mistakes, but when we all play the way that our roles, the puzzle comes together. Each individual is a different puzzle piece. When we do what we're supposed to do, we make a complete puzzle, and then this is a picture of the puzzle.
Congratulations. And if I could have Mr. Markel Stokes, please come on over here.
He's very sweaty.
Markel, aside from being very sweaty, you somehow managed to stay pretty calm, which is not usually something that people use to describe you. What was going through your head when you went 1v1 in the overtime?
Thinking in my head, just if I make the play, we win. If I don't, we lose. So the risk have to make it take.
Well, congratulations, and congratulations to your team, Showtime.
And so Showtime wins the Las Vegas Dodgeball Invitational, the most prestigious dodgeball award held at the Moxie Games. Coming up next, the final rounds of Dodge, Juggle, Evade with Andrew Ketchum on the offense. Better start warming up, buddy. And then the no-holds-barred instant sudden death grudge match thingy right after this.